Comedian Brett Erickson got his start playing in Peoria. He played in Peoria. That's a cliche. That's his hometown. And he's gone on to much bigger meccas of comedy, including regular stints in Las Vegas. He's tutored under some of the best, previously working with Mitch Hedburg, Howie Mandel, and Louie Anderson. And now he's on tour headlining top clubs like Laugh's Comedy Spot in Kirkland. That's where you can catch him tonight through Saturday. For tickets to one of Brett's shows this weekend, just go to ticketweb.com or we'll link from bobrivers.com. Brett Erickson, welcome to the Bob Rivers Show. Hello.
Oh, thanks for having me. This is nice.
It is. It's these dingy rooms all over America are wonderful, aren't they?
Well, yeah, and I enjoy talking to Pedro very much, too. Did you know that I used to do a morning radio in Peoria?
I did not.
I did. Before I was a stand-up comedian, I was a morning radio host.
Was it like Brett and the Funky Bunch? Was it
one
of those?
Yeah, it was one of those wacky morning zoo type shows. But here's the thing, because I did it for a while, and then I got fired because they didn't get my particular brand of comedy. You know how the suits are, right?
Oh yeah.
Because I had this one hilarious, funny bit I used to do every Friday morning, where I'd show up at noon
for the morning show,
and somehow they didn't think. So now here I am in Seattle.
Well, you did radio and got fired. That's so rare.
Unbelievable, huh?
That's so hard to imagine. Now, where does the expression? I think I read about this. The expression "playing in Peoria."
That's from vaudeville.
Is it? Will it play in Peoria? In other words, it will do good in the big city, but will it freak people out in the heartland of America?
Yeah, if it will play in Peoria, it will play anywhere, because in Peoria, we are such vanilla, lame losers that if you can entertain us, it'll work, I think. Something like that.
I see. And now, how did you, growing up in Peoria, did you know you'd be destined for superstardom?
Did I know that I'd be destined to be in a dingy room in
with
a
us
Seattle
right now?
basement?
Yeah.
This was your dream.
I kind of thought so, only I thought I'd be wearing pants.
Didn't work out the way.
Didn't work out the way I thought.
Where do you live now, Brett?
I live right there in Peoria.
You still call Peoria your home?
I do.
It's hard to get away from. I got my brother-in-law's from Peoria, and he claims that there's nearly no better place in the world.
Your brother-in-law?
Yeah.
What's his name?
There's only 50 people there. You probably
I
know
him.
Yeah.
He probably owes me money.
Chris White is his name.
Oh, Chris!
He's probably about your age.
White.
Yeah.
Did you bail him
Chris
out once?
White.
Would you bail him out if Joe called?
I
you?
would.
All right, that'd be good.
I would.
So Brett, so what is your? Are you married or? Look at this, by the way. Joe wrote in the that glowing introduction was Joe. He always does that for people.
Right.
Look at how he spelled tutored.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Pedro. That's Pedro.
No, that's you. You wrote this.
Oh, tutored. That I wrote. I thought you're hanging.
No, I just blew it up for him so he could see it.
Oh, okay.
Tutored.
Tutered.
Right.
Who tutored? Who tuttered you so I can avoid him?
This is radio, man.
Doesn't
matter. As long as you say the word right.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you spell it right.
How do you spell it? Tutored. T-U-T.
Won't you help? Call now.
Well, T-U-D. That's China, like tutor China, or that's some kind of
Try
funky...
an O with the T, Joe.
T-O-D.
Forget it.
Never mind.
Forget it.
So, Brett, what do you like about Peoria,
it's
dude?
nice that you hire the handicapped here. And keep them
were you
employed.
listening? Were you listening earlier before you came in? Because the topic just before you got here was sex education.
I did hear about that, and yeah, we had some of that in Peoria.
Did they use fruit or did they?
No, there was no show and tell. Unfortunately, we still managed to figure out how to do it, though. There's little Peorians running around all over
Peoria.
My brother's about to be a father. He figured it out.
It's Chris White, right?
Yeah, and if someone related to you could figure it out without being tutored,
exactly.
By marriage, don't be getting Chris.
Yeah, he's not on the. He's not blood.
He's not blood.
I remember when I was just remembering what we had in Catholic school. Now I remember what we had.
What?
We had a cross section. Like if you cut a car in half, they cut a male genitalia in half and showed you a cross section with like the little blood vessels and everything.
All drooping and unhappy.
All very droopy and very unhappy because that was Catholic school.
Right.
Sounds like the beginning of a scary movie.
Well, it did. It kept me chaste for a long time.
Yeah. Ew.
You think the girls got the same treatment, or did they get the see why Jesus' feet are nailed together? Keep that in mind.
Where I went to school, the girls just got the Judy Blume "Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret" book, and that was it. They figured it out from there.
All right. So, now, are you married?
I was married. I am no longer married. I have a new girlfriend, actually. Yes, an Irish gal. And I recommend it, because when you're out in the town with an Irish girl on your arm, you feel like less of a drunk. And that's important if you're as blotto as I am most of the time.
And did you meet her as well in Peoria, or did you find her?
No, I tricked her. She was a comedy club waitress in Tampa, and I tricked her into moving to Peoria. Yeah, I know. It's not funny at all. It's sad.
No, it's true.
It's true.
How'd you trick her? What'd you tell her?
Well, see, I have kids that live there with my ex-wife, so
you have to be there. Yeah.
If you love me, baby, you got to live in Peoria. And
she's so far.
Well, I'll see if she's still there when I get back.
Now you do tour all over the world. Lots in Las Vegas, which they say is the people. There's two different ways to speak. It's like a pinnacle of show business success, but it's also a place. Some people say they get stuck in Las Vegas. What's the like when you play in Las Vegas? How is it different from playing anywhere else? Is it mostly tourists?
You mean? So in other words, what you're saying is that you don't think Vegas would be like Kirkland?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know. I mean, I've been there.
Almost exactly the same.
Just the same as Kirkland. A little less light.
Yeah. Inside the club, it's the same thing to me. Honestly.
It's the same. It doesn't matter
where I am. People stare at me awkwardly, no matter where I am.
You don't tell your show to different audiences? Okay, because I know a lot of comedians that we've had through here that when they play the South, it's a whole different set than when they play up in a city with teeth.
Yeah, no, they don't like me in the South, so...
Do you follow the political comings and goings? You're in here for a big weekend.
That's what I hear. It's tomorrow, right? The big caucus.
Give us your prediction.
I'm from Illinois, so I enjoy the Obama.
Of course, he's an Illinois guy.
It's fun to say, but I get confused honestly by people and their political opinions a lot, because here's the thing: every morning in Peoria, I go and I walk to my little corner gas station to get my morning cup of coffee. And the same guy drives past me. And I'm not saying you shouldn't have a political opinion. I'm just saying I probably won't understand it. Because this guy drives past me on the way to work every day. He's got a big sign in the back window of his truck. And it says, "Speak English or get out." I thought, wow, brilliant. That guy's got a message for all those people who don't speak English but read it. Yes, he thought it through.
Brett, very nice to meet you. Brett is at Laughs this weekend. We've got all the information on tickets on our website. Thanks for stopping in.